What it do, man? It's your boy Maki, and this is episode number 70. 70, nigga. Yeah, so with that being said, man, I'm finna pass the mic over to Kane. Let him say what he gotta say, and we gonna get on with this game, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man, episode 30, this shit crazy, bro. Feels like it was like, what, just a
30.
month
Nigga,
ago that we
you
started.
funny.
I'm 30, I said 30, what the fuck? I'm at 70, not bad. Feel like it's been just a month ago since we started this shit, and we're already on fucking episode 70, man. It's a long journey, but you keep on trucking, you're gonna get somewhere. With that being said, make sure y'all grab your snacks, y'all drinks, whatever the fuck the case may be, and sit back, because we're gonna have some shit to talk about.
All right, man. With that being said, we finna get to it. So, man, we sitting around and I'm saying, a lot of y'all, and Kane, you can honestly stay off mute, man. We could go back and forth with it today. But man, a lot of y'all niggas, y'all sitting around, man. Y'all ain't doing shit. You sitting around on your couch and you're 400 pounds plus tax. Yeah, man. A lot of you niggas ain't doing nothing. So while you ain't doing nothing, might as well fill your belly with something else other than food. Nigga, fill it with this game. Yeah. Man, so with that being said, man, I'm sitting back, man, and I'm realizing that a motherfucker be here tomorrow and gone the next. You got to do what you got to do, nigga. Anytime you have expectations, you making reservations to be disappointed. Because, man, a lot of people not for you, and they just around you, nigga. And once you realize, man, these people ain't my kind, I wouldn't give a fuck if they got 1 million followers, 1 billion followers, 1 billion hoes, a goddamn me army of followers and swallowers. Nigga, once you show me you a hoe, you out of my life. And that don't change for nobody or anybody. I could be supporting you today, and if you show me that you a fuck nigga, I ain't gonna support you no longer. I ain't gonna get on the internet and say, hey man, this about you. Hey man, this. No. But from there on, nigga, I'm gonna keep up the good work by no longer associating. You see, sometimes you got to disassociate who you associate with in order for you to maintain your level of sanity. Because, nigga, I tell you what, the devil be working extra hard to make a nigga crash out. But man, that's what he wants you to do is to crash. Because once you crash, you can no longer travel down the highway, not at the same speed and not at the same pace. And if you try to, that's a hit and run. And eventually the authorities gonna catch up. So, man, you got to understand that if you got a nigga in the car who in the passenger seat and he trying to control the steering wheel, nigga, you got to kick his ass out the car. Because ain't no way no nigga in the goddamn passenger seat should be trying to drive unless a nigga in another country and he driving on another side of the road. But nigga, last time I checked, we was in America. America, fuck yeah. So, man, that's why I'm sitting around and I'm saying, man, I don't get used to nobody. I'm understanding that you'll be here today and Keisha will come out and you'll be gone tomorrow. Nigga, one day nigga like you, next day a nigga hate you. One day a bitch love you, the next day bitch trying to take half everything you own, like that hoe that was with Israel Adesanya. By the way, fuck that hoe. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting around saying, I deserve this because I was in a relationship this long. Well, bitch, the day that relationship ended, you weren't entitled to nothing. Yeah, he did it. You wasn't in there getting kicked in your goddamn head. You wasn't in there getting knocked out by Alex Pereira. Bitch, you were sitting on the sideline. And now you ain't even in the stadium. So shut up. But I say all that to say this, man, don't ever get used to anybody because once you get comfortable, that's when you become vulnerable and you get susceptible to betrayal. It's better to see it from the outside than to have it corrupt you from within. So with that being said, man, Kane, what you got to say, homie?
That's 100% facts, man. Um, there's a lot of people out there who sit around and they've had quote unquote traumas happen to them. So now that because they think that they've had traumas happen to them, they think that they're entitled for the world to run however the fuck they wanted to. They think that people should just do whatever they wanted to and all this other bullshit, and they just think that they become the manager of everything around them. They think that the world should revolve around them because they had some bullshit happen to them as a kid. Um, when in all reality, this shit is not how it works, bro. It's the world gave you them traumas because the world don't give a fuck about you. That's why the world gave you them traumas. Society don't give two fucks about you. That's why society gave you them traumas. People don't give two fucks about you. That's why people gave you them traumas. That's just how it is. You know, because just because something happened doesn't mean that you get to micromanage everything that they want. Doesn't mean that you get to tell somebody, hey, uh, you gotta let me drive even though I'm in the passenger seat because so and so happened to me when I was a kid. Like, nah, bro. Or you gotta give me this amount of money because I got fucked when I was a kid. Like, nah, bro, this shit don't work that way. See, a lot of shit happens. Shit happens in life, period, bro. But just because shit happened to you don't mean that nothing revolves around you. And when you're around those type of people, you gotta get them away from you real quick because they're not gonna change because they think that the world owes them something and the world don't owe them shit. They owe it to themselves to overcome the shit that happened to them. But then nobody going. If you want the people and you expect people to pander to what the fuck you're talking about, what the fuck you want, you're delusional as hell because it's just not gonna happen. The only people who are gonna pander to you are the people who trying to get something from you. And even then, the way you be over here trying to get people to do shit for you, you're gonna run them away anyways. So uh, that's the shit that blows my mind is how people sit around and expect shit free. They expect free shit because they had something happen to them, or they supported somebody for a certain amount of time, or their wife left them or some bullshit and took the kids. There's all types of shit that can happen that can make somebody expect that or think that the world owes them some bullshit, and the world don't owe them no type of bullshit. Like I was saying the other day about that one fucking dude who was sitting around trying to scan the damn tire shop out of free tires because his fucking wife left him and took the kids and left him with that shitty ass car. Or fucking Izzy's ex girlfriend who's sitting around saying that she supported his fucking career for too long and she dated him for too long and how she's entitled to have his fucking wealth. That's one thing that just absolutely blows my mind is how stupid and fucking ignorant some people really are, bro. Like, I never understood how you could be that stupid and that entitled to think, oh, well, I didn't do anything, but I should have half of his fucking wealth because I was with him and because I supported him. You signed those agreements. You signed them terms and conditions and meant that you got with him in the first fucking place. You just like them fools that be scrolling all the way down to the agree so that they can update their fucking game system or update their game or when they get a new game or whatever and they don't want to read through all the bullshit terms and agreements. You be scrolling all the way the fuck down without reading that shit. But in that contract, it states that as a partner, you're supposed to support your man or women, whichever if you're a dude supporting your female, if you're a female supporting a dude, either way, you're supposed to support your partner in your relationship. You're supposed to take care of them in the relationship. You're supposed to provide for them in the relationship. But it states all that shit in the contract that you sign, that you emotionally, uh, mentally, and verbally signed whenever you get with somebody. It's just how it is. And the fact that this bitch thinks that she entitled to something just blows my fucking mind, bro. Like I never thought that somebody could be that goofy to think that they're entitled to that shit, bro. That shit got me tripping over my own words. That shit blows my mind.
No, real life, man. But what you got to talk about?
I want to talk about how people sit around and they complain about having to do shit. Oh man, this just happened. Oh man, that just happened. Man, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Whatever the case may be. And instead of just doing something about it, they sit around and bitch about it. This shit happened to me earlier today. I took my dog to the vet to get his face checked out because he had a cut on it. I'm thinking that it's just a cut that he's been scratching at. They're gonna fix him up before it gets infected. No problem. I'm thinking it's like just a small charge. Uh, but they told me that it was something worse than that. They said that he had an infected tooth or a tooth that was getting infected. So they had to do a surgery to remove it. And the surgery was going to cost a lot more than I expected. And I'm sitting around, I'm thinking, man, this shit is fucking stupid, blah, 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 blah. This is fucking goofy. I don't want to do this bullshit, whatever. But then I'm just like, I just got to fucking do this shit anyways because nobody else is going to do it for you anyways. So if you know that you got some shit that you got to take care of, if you know it's important, if you don't want to do it, fucking do it. Because the fact that you don't want to do it means that you should, and you need to fucking do it anyways. You not wanting to do it is your mind and your body telling you that you have to do it. You're trying to go against what you know that you need to do and what you know that you need to take care of. And a lot of people try to avoid responsibility. A lot of people avoid trying to get shit done and taken care of. But at the end of the day, it's just a part of life. You know, you get knocked down, you get back up, and you keep on trucking. And nobody's going to take care of your problems for you. Nobody's going to make your problems go away except for you. And only you can take care of your problems. Only you can make your problems go away by taking care of your problems. So all y'all motherfuckers out there that be sitting around bitching and crying about having to do shit, having to pay for shit, whatever the case may be, just fucking do it, bro. Just fucking do it. And if you have a 9 to 5 job, you're gonna get that money back. Maybe not right away, but your next check, you're gonna get that money back. So quit fucking bitching about it anyways.
No, for real, man. Accountability seems like it's something that people ain't got in their accounts and they don't utilize the ability no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like they sitting around saying, man, I'm Anakin Skywalker. Nigga, no, you're not. You a default skin. You didn't even buy that Anakin Skywalker DLC. So you ain't got it in your account. So you ain't got the ability to say you are. Well, I am because I said I am. Nigga, that ain't the way it works. Well, the law of attraction. Nigga, ain't nobody attracted to your dumb ass. You see, that's why a lot of people sit around and they don't realize shit. You got motherfuckers like Destiny that'll sit on Fresh and Fit and talk about what a girl wants. Meanwhile, nigga, he in an open relationship, which means his girl's pussy lips are open for entrance, which means that he can get dicked down by a nigga or fuck a bitch if he wants to, which means, homie, your girl ain't loyal to you and you ain't loyal to her. You ain't got accountability. You see, you gonna sit around and accept anything because, nigga, you ain't accountable to understand that you need to evolve in order to make things work the way you want them to. So what you gonna do is you gonna stoop down and you gonna go to a level where you can get a girl that you like looking at. She don't like looking at you, but she don't mind the money and the fame, so she gonna play the game. You see, a lot of you niggas that be giving advice, you ain't even got the qualifications, because if you ain't had the money and if you ain't had the platform, nigga, nobody would even look your way. So make sure you develop yourself and quit blaming the world. Quit saying, well, it's the girl. Anytime you say that something is going to stop you, so you have to do this, or I have to do this because it's in my nature. Nigga, if you can't go against your nature, take off all your clothes and go to Africa, run around in the jungle and see how long you last. Follow your true nature, nigga. If you can't adapt, then you need to become a hump in the ground. Straight up.
That's 100% facts, bro. And it's just people what people say they're want and what people are, attracted to or whatever are two very different things. See, actions speak louder than words. So in this case, your actions, what you're attracted to, is going to speak louder than what you say that you want. So a lot of people sit around, they get actions and they get words mixed up all the fucking time, bro. I see it all the time. I hear it all the fucking time, bro. Whether it be in person or on social media, I see and I hear it. And it's like, man, if these dumbasses actually understood that if they showed what they want by way of attraction and then actually understood that that's what they're attracted to, they could really get who they want. They could, all this extra shit. But no, they're just too goofy and too, what, I don't have a better word for it, so I'm not even going to say it. But they're stupid. I just say they're stupid because they don't understand themselves. And somebody who don't understand themselves is not going to be able to understand the partner that they have. And if they don't understand the partner that they have, they're not going to be able to understand the relationship they have. If they don't understand the relationship that they have, they ain't going to be able to keep it. So with that being said, you got to understand what you want, what you're attracted to. Uh, and then you can understand everything else from there. But y'all goofy asses got to actually understand and make sure that you know what you're attracted to versus what you want, because what you want and what you're attracted to might be, and most likely are, two different fucking things.
Straight up, man. With that being said, don't let that message go over or under your head, man. We gonna keep on winning, and y'all gonna keep on losing. So with that being said, man, it's your boy Marky. It's been great. I'm gonna let Kane say what he got to say. And also, man, thank y'all for over 20K online on SoundCloud, man. We doing numbers. We'll hit 2K, 10K on YouTube soon, nigga. And fucking on TikTok, we booming. Yeah, get ready. And we gonna keep on winning, and we gonna keep penetrating y'all souls, nigga. Straight up. Free Keisha.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your members, your aunties, your grandmas, and everybody else that y'all know. You already know what it is. Y'all keep running that shit up, and it's gonna keep going up, man. We gonna keep going nowhere but up from here. So don't do nothing stupid. Make sure you understand what you're attracted to is what you want, and quit bitching and complaining about shit that you gotta take care of. Just fucking do it, bro. Even if it pisses you off, just fucking do it and understand you're gonna feel way better afterwards knowing that you actually took care of it, especially if it's something important. Deuces.
Peace.